Yes, Thailand made most gains in terms of democracy index scores in 2022 session. This is mainly because of an opening of political space for political opposition parties, and also because of a higher degree of willingness and propensity for the public to engage in politics.
And Sri Lanka as well, its ranking improved. Why is that?
Again, a greater degree of political participation is the main story here. And because of the economic crisis happened in 2022, a series of mass protests happened in Sri Lanka since March. And these ended up toppling the government and severely weakened the political control of the Rajapaksa family. And right now, the political oppositions have a genuine degree of winning political power and create a new future for the country.
Which countries within our region topped the rankings, and how did Australia do?
In fact, there are 5 countries and territories in Asia that are categorized as a full democracy, and these are New Zealand, Australia, Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea. And Australia is among the 5 full democracies in Asia. It's ranked 17th in the global ranking table. Its scores and performance has been relatively stable over the years. This year, it's only weakened by a tiny degree, mainly because of a lower public perception of public officials and a slightly lower degree in confidence in national politics.
The region also includes some of the world's worst performers, with Afghanistan, Myanmar and North Korea taking the bottom 3 places.
Yes. Unfortunately, these 3 countries are the bottom 3 in the global ranking table. For North Korea, obviously, there's no genuine elections in that country, and people living in North Korea suffered from severe suppression in their civil liberties, political rights, and this is unlikely to change for the foreseeable future. For Myanmar, the sharp deterioration in in the quality of governance and also in political freedom in that country mainly happened after the military coup 2 years ago. And in 2022, the military regime further tightened their suppression on political participation. And also, the country suffers from secessionist activities in its territory. And a similar story happens in Afghanistan. No genuine election and very severe restrictions on civil liberties, and also the government has no total control on the full of its territory.
Papua New Guinea is the one country in the Asia-Pacific region to be downgraded entirely from a flawed democracy to a hybrid regime. Explain the findings here.
This is quite unfortunate because before this year's edition, Papua New Guinea was on the verge between a flawed democracy and hybrid regime. However, one key change has driven us to downgrade its categorization. This is because the new government in Papua New Guinea proposed a policy to codify the country's Christian identity in its constitution. These, we believe, infringed the democratic principle of a separation between church and the state, hence the deterioration in score and categorization.
And what do the findings tell us about how countries have returned to normal life after pandemic restrictions were removed?
Yes, the lifting of most of the restrictions on on economic and social lives in 2022 has been a main story of improvement in many countries in their scores or indicators related to civil liberties. However, this is only a return to status quo ante. And we think that this also reflects the provisional and temporary nature of improvement in many countries this year. And because these improvements in civil liberties are unlikely to be repeated next year, and a lot of countries, although they have shown a higher degree of political participation, and opening of space for political oppositions. However, we didn't see a large degree of genuine institutional reforms or changes, and that means the political situation and the quality of governance and civil liberties in these countries are in danger of reversion in the next few years.
Fei Shui, thank you.
Thank you.